This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth, and it's crunch time, my friends. We are in the eye of the hurricane when it comes to this COVID-19 84 pandemic, and I think a lot of the people are recognizing this. They see the calm before the storm, and they're starting to prepare themselves for what's coming. I mean, Bill Gates has already announced that this second wave is going to be called Pandemic 2. So people are preparing for this in a lot of really good ways, actually. As you see here, more Canadians are now buying homes. More homes were sold in July than any other month in the past 40 years, and research shows these people are moving out of the cities and into the suburbs. We see that wealthy middle-class Americans are now buying up bunkers during the coronavirus. This company's sales are up over 400% year to year. We see a spike in homeschooling inquiries in Manitoba brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. And it's not just Manitoba. Canadians, Americans are getting very interested in getting their children out of the indoctrination centers. We see that Canadians and Americans are now buying guns during the coronavirus pandemic. For example, 2.6 million guns were sold in the United States in March alone. And on top of all of this, folks, people are now looking to protect their wealth, to hide their wealth, and they're doing so by investing in cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Now, as viewers of this channel, I'm sure are already well aware, Bitcoin is not exactly anonymous. The blockchain is publicly viewable to everyone. Every transaction can essentially be tracked or traced. Well, that's where these new privacy coin comes in. And that's where Epic Cash comes in. One of these privacy coins that is very similar to Bitcoin, only it operates on anonymity. You can use it anonymously. And this, I think, is going to have the powers that ought not to be shaking in their boots when it comes to taking the power out of the hands of the state and back into the hands of the people via the issuance of currency. And joining me on the line today to talk about Epic Cash is the founder of Epic Cash, Max Freeman. Max, thanks so much for taking some time to speak with us here today on Press for Truth. I want to get into the tech aspects of Epic Cash and how it's similar to Bitcoin and maybe the advantages it has over Bitcoin. But before we get into that, maybe you could start us off by telling us why you thought there was a need for such a thing in the first place. Why did you decide to take on this project by launching Epic Cash?